All of the PAW Patrol are excited for Christmas, but all except for Chase. Well, he is still hyped for it. He wrote a letter to Santa that he wishes for a good Christmas, and he wishes for Sky to be his mate. Also, he won a new pup pack too, because his old one broke. I wish this Christmas is good, Chase said as he go downstairs for dinner. At dinner time, the pups were eating, but not Marshall. He got Chase's letter and read it quietly. Then he shouted, "Chase like Sky!" That made all the pups gasp, except for Sky and Chase. It made him mad. Very mad. He got on top of Marshall and started punching his face over and over again. Trucker and Sky got Chase, and Everest and Wubble got Marshall. And Chase yelled that he wishes he never said this in the first place. "I hate Christmas! I hate all of you!" He grabbed his letter from Marshall and ran out of his pup house. That night, when everyone is sleeping, Chase looked at his letter, but then he whipped his letter and threw it out the door. Letting the wind blew the letter away to the sky. Chase saw this and he go back inside to get some sleep. But then all the ornaments in the lookout started to shake, and then the power went out. The next morning, everyone in the lookout was worrying that what happens to the power. "Ryder, sir, what happened?" Just then the doorbell rang, interrupting Chase. "Hang on, Chase, I need to see who's at the door." Just then Myuu Humdinger stood at the door. "Oh, hello, Myuu Humdinger. What are you doing here?" Ryder said, shocked. "Hello, Ryder. Somebody left those gifts outside of your door, so I decided to give it to you since I don't want these gifts freezing," Humdinger replied. "Oh, thanks, Humdinger. Would you like to stay with us for Christmas?" Ryder said. "Oh, no, thanks. My mommy's having Christmas this year at her place, and that's why I saw those gifts in your doorstep, so I can bring them to you," Humdinger replied. "Okay, well, have fun," Ryder said as Humdinger walked back to his mom's car and drove off. "Ryder, I have to get back to the cabin. Jake needs me for something," Everest said. "Can I drive with you, Eve?" Marshall said with puppy eyes. "Sure, Marchie," Everest said. In case you have not heard, Marshall and Everest were now boyfriend and girlfriend, so that's why they called them that. Okay, but make it quick. We're going to watch a lot of Christmas movies," Ryder said. "We will be quick," Marshall and Everest said as the elevator doors opened. There was a snowstorm and a blizzard outside. Let's take my vehicle," Everest said as Marshall nodded, and they're about to head to Everest's snowplow. They saw snowmans. Marchie, did you build those?" Everest said. "No, babe," Marshall replied. They quickly got in and drove to Jake's. Along the way, they saw a car. "Huh? What's that?" Everest said as she hopped off and she looked at the car. She looked in the car window and saw Humdinger and his mom, frozen. "Oh, God," Everest said, covering her mouth. "Babe, look," Marshall said, pointing on the roof of someone's house. Everest saw this and she yelled, "Marchie, run!" Everest yelled as Marshall and Everest went as fast as they can, but they were too tired, so they hid under a different car. As they saw hooves bigger than a goat, but then Marshall and Everest found a jack-in-the-box. The handle was moving slowly, but stopped and opened. Marshall and Everest were confused, but then someone was coming out slowly, and then it got to Marshall and Everest. All what's left of them was screaming.